hell yeah! You're watching The Dusty Show! Let's fucking do it!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday night, and if you've come to join the Antifa Super Soldiers, you've come to the right place. Tifa gonna get you! Woo! There is a time, everybody, and the time is right now for the world's greatest show. Thank you for joining me, heroes. I fucking love you guys. What's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're well. I'm pretty good. Can't complain. Spent all my weekend working on my soon-to-be hit game, Bad Influence, genius name. Doing it all myself. No help from anybody whatsoever. I'm coding it from scratch, baby. I'm a super genius, it turns out. It's amazing, having fun with it. No one's going to play it. It's going to be like my TV show, but that's not the point. The point is to prove that I can do anything, baby. Anything. So let me show you guys a little bit what I've been working on just for shits and giggles, fun and whatnot. Let me load this up. Hope there's no porn. No porn, please, no porn. Oh my God, please, no porn. All right, here we go. I'm going to show you guys my, this is my downloads section. Dangerous territory. Anyway, so Laura Loomer, she's a character. Her name is Laura Looney. So working on some of these characters. Brock Mandelbaum got his cheeks more pudgy than that. I'm also making the cards. I'm making a Tim Pool character. His name is Bald Tim. But I got to make a character that doesn't look exactly like him. This was perfect because he's got that smug look on his face, but I got to change it because it can't be identical. I don't want to get sued. You can do parodies of people. Have characters look similar with similar names, but you can't be too exact. So, and then I might do that. That looks pretty good. That was pretty good. Smart. And then Chinless Taint is what I'm calling this character. It's, of course, it's Andrew Tate with his chinless ass. I'm just saying, like, when he was kickboxing, it wasn't fair. How you going to knock somebody out that doesn't have a chin, right? And there he is. I was like trying to find different variations where he don't have no chin. This is a pretty good one. And what's up, baby? Viva la Raza, my main character, Gary. Gary, pretty cool. And also I'm working on making the cards. These are just examples. I'm not using these, but pretty cool. The idea behind the cards is Elon Musk himself created all these cards with AI, so it has all his touches, everything you would expect. It's jeweled, encrusted demon cock. So that's what I'm working on. And also I got it loaded up over here while we're actually doing the show live. I got it loaded up over here, creating the actual cards. We're working on it. There's the fact check. That one looks badass. I like it. So I got Codex working over there. And then I have over here, nope, that's not it. I have Claude. Here it is. Boom. Claude Web, which is a little thing you can pop up that will control all your websites. I have it creating the character Brock. Here's Brock Mandible.
I don't have insecurities. I have a roadmap.
Yeah, no, you got a roadmap about it. And so pretty cool. I'm having it automatically generate this from this website. You're not supposed to do it. It's against the rules, but a lot easier to ask for forgiveness and permission. They'll probably just ban me, but it's fine. They have this subsidy going on. It was 30 days to begin with. It's ticking down. But I got in pretty quick on it, so you can probably generate a couple $1,000s for what they're asking for like $100. So it's a pretty good subsidy right now if you can get in on it early. So that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm working on all weekend. Pretty cool. I like it. So, as always, folks, super chats are the lifeblood of the show. You know how it works. I don't dodge no questions because it's literally my job not to. Over here behind me, there is a $sign. Click it. It's on your chat. See it? Click it. Click super chat. Donate money. The more you donate, the more serious I'll take your question because I am a whole bag for your money. I'm a private dancer for money. So, anyway, if you like my show, please help me out. Otherwise, I'm going out of business. All right, let's go get the show off, folks. As usual, got a decent show for you guys tonight. We'll see what the fuck happens. It's going to be a short one because it was a boring weekend. Not my fault. As always, in the end, to be honest with you, the book always stops with you guys for not being more entertaining. So get your shit together, audience. Let's go ahead and kick it off, though, folks. Start out with a little something I like to call Chud Watch. Chud Watch. Where is the Chud Watch? Chud Watch. Woo, woo. Booyah, shabala. Hey, yeah. right, first off on this week's Chud Watch, Donald Trump doing what he do, spread the verbal diarrhea from his lips. Now he clowning on Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg. Apparently, they're sending him fawning text, licking those orange balls. Exactly what you would expect the oligarchs to do. Whatever they can to win favor with our glorious pharaoh. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg and Amazon founder Jeff Bezos sought to ingratiate themselves with President Donald Trump after he won the 2024 election. I wonder why. And in return, he mocked their efforts. Yeah, it's always the way, behind their backs. According to a new book by the New York Times reporter Maggie Haberman and Jonathan Swan, Zuckerberg once texted Trump a photo of a letter written by one of his grade school-age children who wrote that they look forward to the golden age of America, a slogan Trump had repeatedly at rallies during the presidential campaign. And over dinner at Trump's Mar-a-Lago, Bezos denigrated the Washington Post to Trump and essentially described the newspaper as one of his worst financial investments months before he unsuccessfully sought a business favor from President Trump. And then Trump's like, you would not believe the text I got from these tech guys. I've got to show you. So basically punking them, showing their text. Look how they're kissing my ass, because it's all about his ego, right? Man, I just feel weird doing this. I joke and I brag about myself a lot because I am the greatest human that's ever lived. But to be honest with you, like, I'm not like that in real life. I would feel weird continuously bragging on myself, sucking my own dick. Because, like, in real life, I've noticed people don't like that. They don't like when you brag on yourself and you suck your own balls all the time. It makes you seem really insecure. But for some reason, when Trump does it, people seem to enjoy it. I don't get it. But then again, I don't get a lot in this world. Meanwhile, this picture, pretty spot on. Meme of the week here, folks, and that's our reality every day. Basically the same. It's fucking Groundhog Day all the goddamn time. Just orange goof spewing his diarrhea all over us, right in our fucking mouths. Meanwhile, Swampgate, the DC defective pool, getting a lot of attention this week. I guess this is just a way to distract the Epstein files. I guess I'm part of the problem for even talking about it, but I got it. So I talked about it last show. This is the guy that got the no big contract for Donald Trump. Got like $15 million, like double what they should have paid for it. A donor. Basically, Paul Barrow, Donald Trump. My pool guys will do the best job, Donald Trump. Don't worry about Ouchie. So, anyway, Paul Bear got the fucking no bid contract, and Shotgun did a bad job. He did bad, and the whole thing is fucky. I don't know if you guys saw it, but this picture went super viral. Dead duck in the middle of the goddamn reflective pool. Yeah, the body of a dead baby duck floats in the Lincoln Memorial reflective pool. After recent renovations, they don't know what killed it, but yeah, you do. We know what killed it. It's all the probably hydrogen peroxide they put in the fucking water. That'd be my guess. I doubt all that's great for the birds. I'm no expert. Meanwhile, Donald Trump, just the last week and a half ago, talk about what a great job Paul Bearer did. Paul Bearer, put this fucking plastic down, guys, okay? It's not a regular lining like a regular pool. Oh, hell no. Paul Bearer's got the real shit, all right? You can't cut this shit even if you fucking wanted to. With a knife, you could bring out a knife or a razor blade. You could cut and cut. It wouldn't do shit. It's the real motherfucking deal from Paul Bearer, y'all. We got it like that, 50 years, 50, 100 years, you ain't got to touch this shit. We did it up, y'all. You're welcome, America.
This will last for at least 50 years, and you'll never have a leak. It's very strong. You couldn't, if you had a knife, I don't want to give anybody ideas. If you had a knife, you can't even cut it.
Can't.
So strong,
possible.
so powerful. It's like powerful rubber.
Powerful rubber.
It is beautiful.
It's so
sealed.
beautiful.
And I looked at just one of the little pieces that they did to finish. It's like a piece of glass.
Like a piece of glass, a piece of rubberized glass that's indestructible. They should make the space shuttle out of that. Might not explode so much. Anyway, you're going to laugh. Guess now, after it's a complete clusterfuck, guess what he's saying now. They cut it. Somehow they cut it, folks, even though it's indestructible. Many additional people have been arrested. A few people have been arrested for touching the floating debris or just touching the water, folks. This is where we're at in this country right now. You're not allowed to touch the glorious leader's fountain without being arrested. No evidence anybody's actually vandalized it, but that doesn't matter. Let's skip down. They took some form of knife or blade and put a 250-foot-long gash in the beautiful facade. Impossible! You literally said they could not do this, you lying sack of shit. Of course, this is the most surveilled piece of property in all of America. There is cameras over every goddamn square inch of it. No, not only that, guards all over the place. Not only that, people with cell phones all over the place. No evidence has happened because it fucking didn't. But they can't admit the truth. Like, the truth, they could just say, hey, look, sometimes shit don't go as planned. We had all the best intentions. We painted the bottom blue, and we didn't realize it hit the water and caused a little algae. Now we know we're going to course correct. No problem. We got it. That's what you would say if you were honest. But he can't say that because he gave his buddy, fucking pallbearer, a no big contract. Probably got kickbacks for himself. And as you can imagine, the guy cut corners. The whole thing turned into a fucking giant clusterfuck. So he can't tell the truth about it. So he got to pretend it was Antifa. It was fucking saboteurs trying to make me look bad, y'all. Even though I told you it wasn't possible. 250-foot gash in the middle of it. And then every day, folks, the gash got bigger and bigger and bigger, just like his mama's vagina. Next up, 300 feet of the many statues and fountains that rebuilt, refitted, and cleaned and fixed. The only one that was vandalized was the reflecting pool. It was not, sir. Which is being taken care of ASAP. It has been giving a 300-foot-long gash. What? Well, at least I know Donald Trump doesn't exaggerate, okay? He said 250 yesterday. He upgraded 300. It's probably 300. There's no way it's going to get bigger every single day. What's that now? It's 350 foot now.
This way, when you have a 350, I think it's 350.
I think it's 350.
A 350-foot slit from one end to the other. You think that's proof? You think that's proof?
Yeah, I think it would be proof if you had any evidence whatsoever that happened, which you're not providing. They're like, well, where's the pictures? Can you provide it? And he's like, do your research. Just go ask them, but they probably won't give you the file, so I can't provide the evidence, but it exists. So is that evidence, the evidence that I refuse to give you, is that enough evidence for you? No?
Have been down there today looking for that slit that you mentioned, and there's no evidence.
All you'd have to do is see the Parks Department. They'll show it to you. See the secretary. But I saw it. They cut it. They cut it very violently. The same thing with the floor. They cut it, and then they lifted it. They pulled it, and that's what it is.
You literally said that was not possible, and it's not possible because it's paint. You guys painted this rubbery substance over the bottom. It's not like a tarp or anything where you can slit and pull it up like that.
And you know, we've done over 50 monuments.
Yeah. Oh shit. This one, no exception, of course. Meanwhile, they ask him straight up, hey, are these no big contractors you're giving all this money to? Paul Bearer, is he responsible at all for this? What do you think? You think Trump took responsibility or laid the responsibility on the no big contractors he gave the bids to?
To be a great president.
Mr. President. Are the contractors who did the initial work with the reflecting pool, are they to blame for the current condition, or is it the vandals?
We had vandalism. Vandals. You know, we have I think 290, 300.
It's just the same talking points. Talk about NPC. When they say, oh, you're an NPC, what they're talking about is you have a dialogue tree. And then when somebody asks you something, your dialogue tree pops down and you select something already pre-selected. You're not actually answering what they're asking you. You're not thinking of a real comment off the spot. You're just repeating what you've already planned to say. That's what Trump does. There's never been a bigger NPC than fucking Donald Trump. It's just wild to watch. Meanwhile, in America now, they got the fucking National Guard out there making sure nobody touches the water at glorious Pharaoh Trump's reflecting pool. Here they are. Look at these fucking losers. Great use of taxpayer money going out there to stop vandals that don't actually exist. You go get those Antifa super soldiers. You're the best among us. Fuck you.
There's chemicals in the water. Not touch it.
Don't touch the water. There's chemicals in the water. Dave Matthews. So then if you're not embarrassed enough, let's look at another video of our National Guard going out to make sure nobody touches the water. Best among us, thank you for your service. Thank you for keeping us safe from people touching water. Oh my God, you're the best among us. Thank you. And yeah, it's green. It's not easy being green unless you're the reflecting pool, and it seems like it's pretty easy. Meanwhile, woman detained. They detained the people for literally touching the shit, y'all. This woman touched it. So she's not vandalizing it. She's just checking it out, seeing the floating pieces, putting her hand in it, but no vandalization is taking place whatsoever. But not allowed anymore in this country, folks. Here comes the douchebag to come up, film her, and I guess he's going to accuse her as a Fed. Look at that fucking Fed. Tattooed up Fed, got his little earpiece in. Ma'am, this is America. You're not allowed just to water anymore in America, okay? I know you thought you were free, but joke's on you, ma'am, okay? Could you come with us, please? We're the water police, all right? And there they go. Let's fucking give her a ticket for touching the water. She should have listened to Dave Matthews, as we all should have. And yeah, 10 years apparently, according to Donald Trump. 10 years in the poke for touching my water. And apparently an Olympian was on a bike ride and decided to stop by and see the floating debris in the reflecting pool and got arrested. David Hearn had just finished a loop around Hans Point on Friday as part of a 52-mile bike ride. 52 miles, dude, you're trying too hard. Take a nap. When he swung by the Lincoln Memorial, how do you have time to do anything else when you're on a 52-mile bike ride? All right? Save your sightseeing for later, dude. Noticing a piece of the new American flag blue liner that was partially detached from the pool bottom, Hearn said he reached into the water to see what it felt like. Moments later, as the Bethesda man prepared to leave, U.S. Park Police officers arrested him on a misdemeanor charge of destruction of government property. So when Donald Trump talked about the 5 people who are being investigated, this is what he's talking about, folks.
We'll get a case number for you.
Not actual vandals. People just putting their hands in the water or looking at it or touching it, but not actually vandalizing it.
What's happening? Can I help? Huh? Can you help? I think that's really funny. I think that's very funny.
And yeah, time to get arrested in America. Handcuffed for touching the water, the liner. Don't touch the liner. It's Donald Trump's liner. Yep. Woo! I sure do love being America these days. It's definitely not ridiculous and pathetic in any goddamn way. Then they're talking about arresting journalists. ABC went down there. They was like, look at this shit. Over Fox News is like, arrest them all.
Trump's got a Crime Stoppers tip
Does
for you.
he?
He says,
does Trump have a Crime Stoppers tip?
ABC reporter Jonathan...
Yeah, this is Donald Trump calling for the arrest of ABC for covering the shit show.
Lightweight ABC reporter Jonathan Karl was seen sticking his hand into the pool and trying to rip the rubber off the surface. Judge, is Jonathan Karl from ABC in trouble?
Is he?
Well, it depends.
It depends.
Anyone who was in a position of vandalizing or attempting to vandalize the reflecting pool.
Okay, well, Donald Trump's the one that did it. It was fine before. Wasn't full of fucking allergy. I know who did it. I know who vandalized it. Donald Trump.
Will face the criminal justice
Clearly
system
not.
in D.C. Look, the president has made it a priority to make D.C. not only safe but beautiful.
The president did it.
There are several citations that have been handed out to individuals, and these are cases that will be prosecuted to the full extent.
And there's the ABC guy. They're talking about prosecuting folks.
If there
He just
are
touched it.
more serious
He's not pulling it
products
up,
that
he's
are
just
put
touching it.
into the reflecting pool to create more algae or a bigger problem, then we'll consider more serious charges. But
They just can't tell the truth. They can't be honest. So, fertilizer. They put fertilizer in it. Here's our elected representatives at the highest level. GOP Representative Tim Moore just lying his ass off.
Hey, Tim Moore, Congressman here from the 14th District of
Fuck
North
you, Tim
Carolina.
Moore.
Wanted to show you the reflecting pool. Last week, when the water was put back in and all the paint was finished, it looked absolutely amazing. Apparently a group of, they said vandals of some kind. I keep hearing stories about it politically motivated. I don't know.
I have no idea. I have no evidence whatsoever. I'm just going to make shit up, though, and pretend like it's true in order to spread bullshit, because that's literally how I got elected.
that caused an algae bloom. They actually put in high levels of some type of fertilizer.
That's right, high levels of fertilizer. And you're like, why wasn't this caught on tape? You don't understand the genius of Antifa. Tifa! I'll tell you what they did. You ever seen the Shawshank Redemption? He got his little spoon and he's trying to hack into the wall every night, but he got to do something with the dirt. So he fills his pockets up with dirt. And then he just goes out to the yard. He just lets a little bit out of his pockets every day, a little bit. That's what they did. They filled their pockets up with fertilizer, and then they went out there and nobody was looking. They just dumped a little bit. You're like, wouldn't that take a lot of fertilizer? Yeah, there's millions of Antifers just dropping fertilizer out of their fucking goddamn pockets like Shawshank Redemption. It happened.
It's caused this to happen. You can see the Park Service is working on it. It may not show up on the camera. You can see the blue right there. The blue is coming back, but apparently some of it actually did impact some of the paint. There was some other nut job that went up there and actually was trying to peel some of the paint up off.
No, they weren't. It was the hydrogen peroxide that you guys were pouring in, the gallons and gallons, which is a paint stripper. Anyway, so this guy said it. This guy's really the only main one who was making the claim that there was fertilizer for algae, whatever the fuck that means, put in there. So, of course, Donald Trump goes and immediately repeats that. Hey, somebody said, yeah, this congressman said it. He pulled it out of his ass, and then you're repeating it like some expert said it.
They've all been fixed. We also fixed the reflecting pool. In fact, if you go over there right now, it looks very good.
It does not.
It's up. Somebody said fertilizer in the water. If you put fertilizer in the water, you get algae.
That's not what happened, but yes, somebody did say it. That representative said it, and you're repeating it.
But somebody said they might have put fertilizer. They did something to create the algae, but that's...
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They painted it blue. It heated the water up. It caused algae. We understand how this all works. If Donald Trump would have hired some experts, not hired fucking Paul Bearer to do it. Anybody, but it doesn't matter, folks. He got a kickback from the $15 million he gave no bid Paul Bearer, and he'll make more money off the renovation of it. Not only that, this gets to become a distraction from the Epstein files. So however you spend it, even though it looks like an embarrassment for Trump, it's always a fucking win because it's a garbage country. And yep, he never was wrong, but he can't even win a war against algae. I know. I heard he surrendered to the algae and then sent $300 billion to Al Jazeera. That's what I heard. That's what I heard on the internet. It's got to be true. It's the law. Meanwhile, it's insane, baby. This is why we can have nice things. Did you guys see our boy Dean was over there on the Jubilee, surrounded by like 20 crazy Trump women who all said they wanted to bang the shit out of Donald Trump. Grim days. Anyway, they just admitted the quiet part out loud, folks. At least they're admitting what I've been telling you guys from the very fucking beginning. They don't care if Donald Trump is a pedophile. They don't care if he's a rapist. They don't care if he's a con man. They don't care if he's the most corrupt politician in the world. It does not matter to them. If you don't believe me, listen yourself.
A pleasure to meet you. We're going to go back to the prompts. I think that Donald Trump is a misogynistic sexual predator. The reasons why I think this are some of them that I shared with the last guest. It's because I think that Donald Trump is a... He had a civil court determine that he raped a woman by the name of E. Jean Carroll. We listened to that clip of Donald Trump bragging about engaging in sexual violence. Listen, I take a sexual predator to be somebody that is engaged in sexual violence. Donald Trump bragged about that when he said he'd barge into the dressing rooms of the women at Miss Teen USA and Miss USA. If Donald Trump's admission of guilt in that clip that I played to the last lady is true, and this is indeed something that Donald Trump has done, then by definition, Donald Trump would be a sexual predator, and thereby, by definition, I'd be right.
Can we both agree that people in power of elitists, people up there in politics, all have their own, maybe their own immoral traits?
Hey, can we admit that people high up in politics sometimes rape children, all right? That's what we expect, okay? Your cult leader is supposed to rape the children. That's how it's always happened. It doesn't matter. All that matters is our glorious rapist pedophile is pushing forth policies that benefit me. That's all I care about, even though he's not even doing that.
Why they're running for candidacy. Like we've heard about Epstein files, about all these different people that, maybe they're not really here to make a change for us.
Yes.
Can we agree with that?
Yes.
I could care less about what Donald Trump says on the media, because I believe as long as he does his very best to be a good president and do the best for this economy, I don't vote for a president based off their character. I vote for them based off what they can get done. Honestly,
I would like to just take a moment. Let's look at what you said.
Okay.
Are you saying Dean it's true Donald Trump is a misogynistic sexual predator, but I could care less because of his policy.
What I'm saying is,
can I just get a straight answer?
We obviously can't deny that maybe he has bad traits of his character. I'm not going to agree that, like, I don't know everything about Trump like you do.
Okay,
what I care about is his economy.
Maybe research it. Maybe if you have such a strong opinion about something, you're going to follow somebody so loyally, maybe do 10 seconds of fucking research so you know what you're talking about? No, impossible.
What do you have to say on
let's start from the top of this debate.
news?
You sit down. I tell you Donald Trump is a sexual predator. I tell you he's a sexual predator because he raped a woman and boasted about sexually exploiting beauty pageant contestants.
The reason why I'm not responding to your claim is I don't know much about what you see in the courthouse.
Let's just test your logic. What do you say, Dean? Even if it was true, Donald Trump was a sexual predator, because you don't know about the evidence for it, which is something you should look into on your own time, I would still support him as president and could care less. Is that your position?
I would still support him as president because he does what's best for the economy and for the American dream.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to stop.
Every person within that.
You've been voted out. We got to pause there.
Sounds good.
Quote unquote, I would still support Donald Trump as president if he was a sexual predator. If he was a child rapist, they'd still support him.
Yep, they would. They don't care about anything, folks. I just care about the economy. Oh, the economy's crap. Yeah, inflation 4.5%, jobs down, everything fucking down. Bad. Oh, well, he said it was good. Better than Joe Biden sleeping? Just nothing. There's nothing going in the brain whatsoever. They don't actually care about anything. They just want to hurt people. And then one more for the Dean Jubilee. Once again, you can tell them outright. You can present proof to them that what they said is a lie. What you're saying is true. It has no effect on them whatsoever.
I do not believe it. Yes. Take it out.
Don't worry. I got it preloaded.
Okay, good.
So you have done that. I'll tell you the funniest is that I'll go backstage before a show. Yes. And everyone's getting dressed and ready and everything else. And, no men are anywhere. And I'm allowed to go in because I'm the owner of the pageant and therefore I'm inspecting it. I'm inspecting. Right. I want to make sure that everything is good. You're there. Yeah, the dress. Is everyone okay? They're standing there with no clothes.
He's literally talking about going into a teen pageant with underage girls and looking at them naked because you get to do that. And Howard Stern's like you're a doctor, because they're all fucking the most disgusting humans.
Is everybody okay? And you see these incredible looking women.
They're girls. They're young girls.
Things like that.
Why don't we start there? Mike's yours.
Okay, well, he said that he probably sees them. It doesn't say they're naked there, so
it does.
They might have.
It does say that.
It doesn't.
He said that they have no clothes on. When you have no clothes on, you're naked.
Who said that they didn't have clothes on?
He said
He didn't say that in the clip.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Okay, again, I want to hear it again.
Yeah, the dress. Is everyone okay? They're standing there with no clothes. Is everybody okay?
There you go.
Oh, well, it's a clip. Like, he didn't actually say clothes.
Yeah, but you know what he meant. So are you going to be intellectually honest? Or are you going to be like, well, he didn't say the whole word, so it doesn't count. I am pretending like I didn't know exactly what he's trying to say. Yeah, you do. And you don't care. Admit it, you don't care.
Well,
I think it's important for us to be intelligent, rational people.
Okay, so
you're saying no clothes. And then Howard Stern says, so you're like a doctor.
I definitely don't agree with that.
Why did Howard Stern say you're like a doctor? Because doctors get to see people naked.
Okay, I don't agree with that. But men are men, and men have testosterone, and men love beautiful women. And
sometimes men have to go in and perv on underage girls. They have to take advantage of their power as they buy the beauty contestant pageantry, and then they go in there and they perv on the 16-year-olds. That's just, you have to. You don't I don't like it. But it's not a deal breaker for me because I'm not about shit.
To me, I would prefer a man that actually looks at women and is sexually attracted to women than someone that is not. And I actually like...
I would prefer a man who pervs on 15-year-olds. I would prefer... That's what I like, to be honest with you, all right? At least you ain't gay.
Looking at women too, and I'm not even a lesbian, but I think women's bodies are beautiful. It's like art
I'm
to
sorry.
Me.
No,
it's art to me.
Disgusting.
Now,
they're disgusting people. They are.
You just told me that you would prefer a man who, quote unquote, likes the female body and is willing to barge into the private women's only dressing room and still look at them while they have no clothes on.
I said before that
you're saying I think that real men with
I said I didn't like it, but then I turned around and said I actually do like it and prefer it. So hey, I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth. Okay, at least acknowledge that I ain't about shit.
That's right.
Sexual predators.
So you just lied about me right now because I said I don't believe what he did was right.
But it
by
was
going in there.
But I would prefer a man who likes to look at the naked bodies of women.
I've been over someone that is attracted to other men. Yes,
Why?
Absolutely, because it's not natural.
It's not natural to be gay?
It's natural to be
Supernatural.
attracted to the
They have
opposite
magic.
sex.
Define natural.
Natural is what God made, Adam and Eve.
So God didn't make gay people?
Well, actually,
I thought that God was the creator of all.
No, that's sin, and sin came from the devil.
No, sin is
was
a
the creator of
conscious
all.
decision. Being gay is not a conscious decision.
Well, actually, being gay is a conscious.
Anyway, enough of that. It doesn't matter, though, folks. You can literally show them. They'll just not. Reminds me of my Aunt Susie. Me and my Aunt Susie were talking one time, and she was like, I said something about Trump said that he could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and not lose a single vote. And she was like, he didn't say that. Hillary Clinton's the one that said that. And I was like, no, Trump said that. And she was like, he would never say that. And so I literally played her the clip of him saying it. And she was like, oh, okay, well, I don't even care about that. So it doesn't even matter. I don't even know why they pretend like they care to begin with. Even if you show it to them, it's obvious they don't give a care about a goddamn thing in this world. Meanwhile, over there in Tennessee, horse-paced billboards everywhere. Why? I wonder why. Well, this is actually Florida. This kind of dovetails into it. Here is the current Surgeon General of Florida. Hey, good luck, Florida.
But what I'm most excited about is an announcement that we're going to make, that we're making now.
Make it.
Which is that the Florida Department of Health, in partnership with the governor, is going to be working to end all vaccine mandates in Florida law.
All of them? All of them?
All of them.
All of them? Every one of them? All of them? Can you say that like 10 times?
All of them.
All of them? What about some of them? What about
Every
a few
last
of them?
one of them.
Every last one of them? What about the ones that we like, though? Those? All of them? You sure? Can you say it 20,000 more times, please?
Yeah, every last one of them. All of them.
All of them. But how many? How many are you actually going to eliminate? That's what I want to know.
Every last one of them.
Okay.
Every last one of them.
How many, though?
Is wrong and drips with disdain and slavery. Okay?
Slavery?
Who am I as a government? Or anyone else, or even who am I as a man standing here now to tell you what you should put in your body? Who am I?
If you don't want
to tell you
rats,
what your child should put in your...
You don't have to, but if you want to be involved in society with the rest of us, you have to do the basic things that allow society to operate. And that means not being a fucking plague rat and getting everybody sick. And if you can't do that, if you can't do the basic things that it takes to be a good citizen of our society, then just fucking stay home, right? You ain't forced to do it. You can homeschool your kids. But we don't want your little disease plague rats around our kids because we love our kids enough to know that science has proven that vaccines are very safe, very effective, help stop childhood illnesses, help stop horrible diseases that would harm and kill our children. And if you don't want to be involved in that and be part of the solution, stay your ass at home, motherfuckers. But I guess you don't have to in Florida because it's slavery, I guess. And in Tennessee, flooded with billboards about horse paste. 4 years ago, Tennessee became the first state to allow adults to buy the anti-parasitic drug ivermectin from a pharmacy without first seeing a doctor. Pharmacies can use a pre-written blanket prescription to sell to just about anyone who walks the doors. But anyway, now they can do it over the counter, folks. So everywhere you go, ivermectin available without a prescription in Tennessee. It's being sold as a cancer preventative, as a COVID preventative, all things that it absolutely does not do. Compound RX Pharmacy, quality medicine for a healthier you. Ivermectin available, folks. You can get it. Just come in and shove as much horse paste down your throat as you can possibly get. You know who I really feel sorry for in this scenario? The worms. The worms. They all gonna die. Oh my God, the worms. Gonna be a holocaust of worms, man. So I guess that's good. I guess it's fine. No more worms. Gonna be in your fucking water supply, all that shit. So everybody gonna be worm free, I guess, in Tennessee, which is good. But like, it doesn't cure cancer, so don't take it for cancer, Tennessee. Or do. I don't give a shit. Die. Whatever. That's basically what is that guy who did the Ziggy? Is that what it was? Took ivermectin for his ass cancer, and then died fucking horribly. Scott Adams, that's who it is, Scott Adams. And Dilbert, not Ziggy, Dilbert. Still both bad cartoons. Meanwhile, did you guys hear about the new secret society set up by Peter Thiel, PayPal founder, the guy that runs Palantir, the corporation, using AI to track and trace everything we do, paid hundreds of millions of dollars by the U.S. government? Anyway, apparently, I think it was the Wall Street Journal just put out a new article talking about this secret society that Peter Thiel runs with all the bigwigs getting together and talking about probably how to run the world. Let's watch a short video explaining it to you.
A leak of private information purportedly related to an ultra-secret society called Dialogue, founded by PayPal billionaire Peter Thiel, has revealed the inner workings of an elite group to which hundreds of global leaders, business executives, and billionaires belong. The secret society is a private network of influential individuals across different industries, ranging from business to government and even academia. Members can join on an invite-only basis, and a recent collection of documents analyzed by Wired reveal that hundreds of leaders are a part of the group. At least 12 billionaires are on the list, including Elon Musk,
shocker,
former Google CEO Eric Schmidt, Intuit co-founder Scott Cook, and Thiel himself. Other influential members include Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, Maryland Governor Wes Moore, YouTube CEO Neil Mohan,
all the worst humans,
and actress Sophia Bush.
Has an awesome voice.
The group describes itself as a bipartisan network.
So bipartisan, y'all. You know it is.
A Swiss hacktivist first leaked information about some of the members of the society through publicly available code from dialogue.org.
So anyway, next thing you know, people having an answer for being part of the secret society. Actor Joseph Gordon-Levitt had to put out a press release. He's like, yo, why everybody mad that I'm part of this secret society with Peter Thiel? I don't even understand what the hullabaloo is about. Can't you be involved in a highly secretive oligarchical society without everybody freaking the fuck out? I was on Third Rock from the Sun. Remember that? Psh. Anyway, I ain't gonna read it, but that was the gist of it. Then other people came out, like journalist Ezra Klein had to put out a press release, and he was like, guys, what's the big deal? I mean, yes, I was invited to be part of this super secretive organization, and no, I didn't write any articles about it, even though I'm a journalist, I kept it secret, but why is everybody concerned about this? Yeah, maybe because it shows you're not an actual journalist, shows that you're willing to keep things secret, even though that would be a pretty good story, in my opinion. Seems shady as fuck there, Ezra Klein. And guess who else was on the top of the invite list? The most boring human ever? Eric Weinstein. Got a dead rat on his head. Eric Weinstein says, this is pathetic and weak. I've been to Dialogue. Yeah, no shit. Multiple times, Peter Thiel invites me. He remains a close friend. I enjoy Dialogue just as I enjoy many other private gatherings. And as I wrote, yes, we already knew you were a stage of the elite. It's exactly why you are where you are. You're not incredibly smart as far as I can tell. You're not that well spoken. You're definitely not entertaining or interesting in any way whatsoever. You're not handsome. Yet you still get invited on Joe Rogan every other week. You get put in these very, very high positions to make a lot of money and spread your influence. And this is why, right? Because you suck elite cock, and they reward you for it continuously. You bend over, you take that elite dick, and you spread whatever talking point they want you to, and you get heavily rewarded for it. No fucking shit. And I've told you guys this story before, but reading this article makes me feel like I might have been groomed for this organization. Y'all, I think I might have. I think these people might have tried to groom me. Hear me out. I told you guys the story before, but John Lennon's son. Remember John Lennon from the Beatles? His son, Sean Lennon, used to be, I guess, a fan of mine. He started messaging me on Twitter, actually, my old Twitter account, and telling me that he was a fan of mine and inviting me out to New York to hang out with him. And I was like, at first I was kind of flattered. Like, I didn't really give a shit because I don't care about the Beatles and I don't care about Sean Lennon and I don't really care about celebrities, but it was like flattering. I wasn't ever going to go. And then I made videos about Jordan Peterson and Eric Weinstein and his brother. And he messaged me and he was like, those are my best friends. Can you not make videos about them anymore? And so I immediately made 10 videos and he never talked to me again. So, grooming! He was trying to groom me for the secret society and not the day Satan. Hell to the nah. I wouldn't be a member of any club that would have me anyway. And that is... No, one more. I got one more. ICE, you guys see this? We had checked in with ICE recently. Donald Trump apparently thinking about changing the organization to NICE because it's not dystopian enough already. Anyway, they just running over people. Here's Delaney Hall on 6/22. That's today. Damn! Yeah, you just ran over that lady. You ran over her. I guess that was ICE. I don't know. Nice car if it's ICE. And, yep. That seems like a lawsuit to me. I'm no lawyer, but good luck, ICE. And all right, that is my show to watch, and it's time for halftime. Fuck yeah. Woo, 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 woo. We fucking did it. Folks, please forgive me for this very quick commercial. I push upon you. I didn't play the audio. Hey, my name is Dusty Smith, and I am a digital busker. I am an independent journalist. Basically, my job is to put out free content. And if you enjoy what I do, could you please find it in your heart to support what I do? Throw a coin to your witcher. Throw me a couple bucks so I can keep the lights on and keep doing what I do. Otherwise, I'm going to have to work at Papa John's or something and deliver pizza. And I'll get fired. We all know I'm going to get fired, right? So help me out if you like the show, please. If you're watching the replay, Patreon.com, there is a link in the description of every video. It's right here. Patreon, you click on it, you become a member, and as a bonus, you get access to all the after parties. It's the show after the show that happens every Friday night. So please suck your dick for some patrons, some super chats, and some PayPals. All right, let's go ahead and read the super chats real quick. Rebecca Boys, what up, Rebecca? Woo! Rebecca keeping the show alive. Still, I appreciate you. Thank you for making this horrific timeline bearable. That goes for the amazing community. We do have the best community in the world, and as always, thank you, Rebecca. Almost single-handedly keeping this show going. Everybody, if you love the show, immediately love Rebecca. Rocket, $10. Sorry, it's been a while. No forgiveness. If you're looking for another Nazi account to shit on, try M2 American Barbie. All right, I'll check that out. Appreciate you, Rocket. Mexican Sleeper Cell, wake up! You are one of the good ones, Dusty. Oh, yeah, I'll take it. Top 5 Yakubian, you might say. Thank you, Mexican Sleeper Cell. Coach James, all the toots for Cole. Love you, Coach James. Hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you for your generosity as always. Jeremy Cagle, 2-2. What up, Jeremy? Seth Abroad, Holy Oak. MA voted down the data center. Woo woo. All right, works for me. Fuck AI. Coach James, another 10 for the kitties and the lights. You guys seen any cats in the background? How is the oh man, why is this thing fucked up now? I didn't realize this was all fucky. You guys are not supposed to see up there. You guys been seeing any cats back there tonight? Fixed it. All right. Now it's too fucking low. God damn it. Whatever. I'll just push on this screen. All right. Agent Orange. Help Dusty out. Thank you, Mick. Appreciate you. And thank you, Cole James, for the kitty and the lights. I need it. Electricity expensive. And last but not least, Agent Orange, $20 for the fur babies. Woo-woo! Scritches. I'm scritching Pretty Boy right now in your honor there. Agent Orange, I appreciate you. And please, folks, super chat me. All of the things. Do it to it. Help me without. Patron. All of it. Move right along. Going to read all the rest of the super chats at the end of the show. So, time to do a little bit of war. War never changes. And it never will. Especially with Donald Trump, it's always Groundhog Day. So Donald Trump immediately begins threatening the occupation of Iran. During the middle of the peace talks, so they sent poor Shady Vance, couchfucker down there, to negotiate with the Iranian regime. While he's trying to do that, Donald Trump at home threatening to murder them all.
President Trump tells Fox News he spoke with Iranian officials overnight and said, you close it and you won't have a country. He went on to tell these officials, you won't even make it back to your effing country. Now, earlier today...
Yeah, I'm going to murder you all. You're not even going to make it back to your country, which is exactly what you want to tell people during peace negotiations. So, apparently, the Iranians snubbed the shit out of Shady Vance. First off, they hugging each other, and then look at Bird! He didn't even acknowledge him. He like, fuck you, child murdering shady Vance. And then look, he just gave her the eyeball like, you weak pussy ass sack of shit. No respect whatsoever. And then they all walk the fuck out. And here they are. Here they are walking out of the negotiations, and there's Shady Vance looking confused. He's like, what? It's like a scene from The Office. What? Why are they walking out? Because Donald Trump threw their laws. They probably got to go try to take several different decoy black SUVs to their location so they don't get drone struck. Knowing Donald Trump, he'll murder fucking everybody. Can't trust him. But then Shady Vance got home and they were like, hey, what about those negotiations where they snubbed you and then walked out because Donald Trump threatened to murder them all? And Shady Vance was like, hey, that's just locker room talk, baby. That's just trash talk. It's like we were playing basketball on the court. Sometimes you have to threaten your opponent with murder, okay? That's just normal trash talk.
What we told the Iranians yesterday is when you guys engage in what us millennials might call trash talk, you can't expect the President of the United States not to respond and not to correct the record. So when they... I literally can't expect the President of the United States not to threaten to murder people during peace negotiations. That's like the minimum I expect from him. Say things that aren't true, the president is going to respond to it. I'm going to respond to it. Americans are going to respond to it. When they make threats that aren't rooted in reality, they have to accept that the president of the United States
literally, the president is the one making the threats not rooted in reality every fucking day. A new threat he doesn't follow through with. Taco bitch. Donald Trump Jr. He's like, woo, we did it, baby. Woo, flawless victory on the Iranian war. Breaking J.D. Vance has successfully gotten Iran to agree to nuclear inspectors. Woo, we did it, baby. Finally, they've agreed to allow nuclear inspectors for the first time. What's that? They were doing that under Obama? They were doing that until Donald Trump tore up the goddamn nuclear deal they had with Iran? Okay, so I guess we're back to where we started with. When Obama was president, but they're acting like it's a victory. Oh, Coke Jr., a lot of people who were pushing lies and propaganda about the talks fella yesterday look really stupid. Yeah, we look so stupid. Not buying that it's a great thing. We're exactly back to where we were under the Obama fucking treaty. 13 soldiers dead. Probably $1 trillion spent. Economy collapsing from a $5 oil and 5% inflation. Yes, it's bad, but woo! Be grateful, you fucking sacks of shit. Meanwhile, they're admitting where they're getting the money from, folks. It's what Obama did the first time when he was signing the nuclear armament deal with Iran. They unfroze like a couple $1 billion for Iran. It was their money, but the United States had seized that money, and as part of the negotiations, they agreed to get that money back to them. And holy shit, conservatives flipped the fuck out. They still talk about it to this day. Obama, he loaded up airplanes with $2 billion in cash and just flew it over the Middle East. He has funded terrorism. Obama. Donald Trump does it 50 times more, and it ain't shit. And it's exactly the same. They're going to admit it right here, folks. The U.S. is working with Qatar on a plan to make billions of dollars in frozen funds available to Iran for humanitarian spending. That's where the money's coming from. They're all saying it. But still, our highest level politicians gaslighting and lying to us right in front of our face, including Lindsey Graham. Lindsey Graham was all against this billions of dollars to Iran until his daddy told him to change his mind. And so here he is trying to explain why he changed his mind, but he is lying. Instead of admitting it's Iran's money they're unfreezing, he's trying to paint this picture. This is actually Qatar in the Middle East who is putting up this money themselves in order to invest in the Middle East, which makes it good, but that's not what's happening.
But you wrote 9 days ago the idea of a U.S. plan with partners to create a fund of at least $300 billion. This is point 6 in the memorandum, is tone deaf, and it's akin to a Marshall Plan for Germany with the Nazis still in charge. Why did you change your position and now you support it?
Because before I thought the money was coming from the West. If the West funds Iran...
No, you didn't. You always knew the money was coming from unfreezing the funds that they had frozen.
I think that would be a Marshall Plan with the Nazis still in charge for Germany. If the plan envisions the Sunni Arabs, if the Sunni Arabs do it, can you imagine if Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates invest $300 billion in
Yeah, but that's not what's happening. They're not investing their own money into Iran. They're unfreezing their money. So he's literally just lying to you, folks, because he doesn't care. No respect for you.
That would tell me that Iran has changed. To all the experts out there, do you think Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates are going to invest in Iran with a theocracy bent on destroying Sunni Islam?
No, because that's not the plan. The plan is to unfreeze their own money and these places not to invest at all. You're just lying.
Think it through. If the money comes from the Sunni Arab world,
it's not, though.
I hope it happens. It would mean that the Sunni Arabs believe that Iran has changed to the point they want to be a business partner.
Or Donald Trump is so desperate to end this war, he's making them go along with it and give these people their money back so the economy doesn't fucking collapse. But who you gonna believe, Lady G, or your own eyes? Meanwhile, Greenland is now asking for Trump to invade them. They want it, baby. They're hoping to get one of those sweetheart Iran deals. $300 billion for nothing? Woo! Money for nothing and your chicks for free. I want my invasion. Meanwhile, Israel ain't gonna let us have peace, y'all. I just don't fucking believe it. It's basically like this. They're the grenade. Sure, can I get a ceasefire? Absolutely. She's not interested. No, always a cock blocker in Israel. Never been a bigger cock block than Israel is. Meanwhile, the #1 political streamer in the world, ass mangled, begging his audience, please stop hating on Israel, please. Don't you know Israel are the God men? You should be focused on the really important things like the UFC. Can't make this up, folks. Let's listen to Ass Mangled.
So many of these people are actual goyim, and you've been convinced that Israel is your biggest enemy while you side with other people that want to ethnically and demographically replace you.
Who? I don't side with anybody that wants to ethnically or demographically replace me, I promise you. Except for Christians. Like, I do side with some Christians, and they do want to make sure every household is Christian. So I guess you're kind of right.
In a different way, and you think that they're on their side. That's what's happening to you, and you're being played for a fucking fool. You've been poison pilled. And do you know why? It's because you're winning.
I'm winning.
It's because you're winning astronomically. You're completely destroying every one of their designs. You have totally removed the idea of, genital mutilation for children because they've been psyop.
No, you haven't! Oh my God! My brother in Christ, genital mutilation for children has never been more prevalent than it is right now. Only it's called circumcision, and it happens to boys. And because it happens to fucking boys, you don't fucking give a shit about them. It doesn't even enter your brain. You don't give a fuck. You are so goddamn fake. Holy shit.
By their parents to think that they're the opposite gender. DEI.
Nobody is doing that. Nobody is generally mutilating their children to change their fucking gender. You're just making this up.
Has been all but destroyed. You've had all of the pride flags hanging off the White House replaced by muscle cars and fucking motorcycles.
Oh my fucking
You have
God.
a UFC fight in front of the fucking White House that the president attends for his birthday. You have had a cultural victory that is so massive and widespread that it's caused them to cancel.
Dude, if this is what a cultural victory is to you, I cannot describe what a pathetic fucking loser you are. Holy shit. Imagine being so weak, being so mentally infirmed, you give a fuck about any of this. Jesus Christ, what worthless fucking cretins. No wonder this is somebody you look up to. This dirty, shaggy motherfucker. You're the lowest goddamn among us.
Entire TV shows because they're afraid of the backlash. You have completely destroyed them culturally. And the only thing that they can do, they know they can't beat you. They know that you're winning. They know that the CHUD, the year of the CHUD, is so powerful, so they're trying to poison you by fixating on something that's not them. Stay focused.
That's right, folks. Don't worry about all the child murder. Don't worry about the ethnic cleansing. Don't worry that terrorists are literally taking your money, using it to murder children, and then passing laws in your own country to stifle your free speech so you can't speak out against them. Don't worry about that, because the really important shit, UFC, baby. Woo! Focus. Hey, focus on the really important stuff like UFC and muscle cars, okay? Don't worry about the dead children. Don't worry about, hey, they're trying to trick you into believing the dead children and the genocide, the ethnic cleansing is important. Don't let them do it. Hey, stay focused. You're a giant sack of shit. That's your brand. That's what you are. You're fucking bottom feeders. Do not let them turn you into a decent person. Stay the path. Stay garbage. Stay ass mangled.
Stay focused because they're not done yet. They're not done, and there are still too many of those people in the problem.
I'm not done.
And I understand. I understand you have problems with Israel.
Jazz fingers.
But all I'm saying is that those problems should be dealt with after these. Stay on target.
Stay on target, everybody. Yeah, I understand. You have problems with Israel, but stay on target. The important thing is the UFC and that you're owning the limbs, okay? That's what's really important. Not dead children. Don't let it get you twisted, everybody.
They want to distract you with Israel because they don't want you to look at them.
Baby, you can look at me all fucking day long. I wish you goddamn would. So I will tell everybody when you turn them my way, when you put that spotlight on me, I will tell them exactly what Israel's doing. I'll use my fucking spotlight to call out the goddamn evil. So bring the smoke, you dirty, shaggy bitch.
That's the reason why.
It isn't, though. It isn't, of course. You're just awful, and that's your brand. And you have the #1 most popular brand because you appeal to young men, because this is what American young men are, folks. We are a garbage country. We're raising just the most despicable cretins. I guess I'm part of the problem for not reaching out to them, but fuck them. And that is my war section for this evening, folks. Tennessee Chud Muffin Logan Jr. Yep, looks like Russell Brand. Not quite that good, to be honest with you. Russell Brand, pretty handsome. He's a nice looking guy. Fucking ass mangled. Looked like warm ass. And, all right, there along, folks. I got a comedy coming up. I got Beyond Parody, and that's it. That's it. No heroes tonight because it's a garbage planet. So get your super chats in if you want to. But for now, it's time for... Too many.
It's the economy, stupid!
And let's check in with the American economy, see how it's doing. Dog shit! Medicaid and ACA enrollment down by 5 million people. Exactly what I told you was going to happen. Cutting healthcare from the most vulnerable among us. And healthcare was already very poor in this country. We already had 40,000 people die every single year from lack of healthcare because it's a third world country. But even worse now, folks. The number of people enrolled in Medicaid and Affordable Care Act plans fell by more than 5 million in the last 12 months, according to a new report from the advocacy group Protect Our Care. The decline stems in part from President Donald Trump's Big Beautiful Bill, which was signed into law last July, and the expiration of the enhanced ACA subsidies, the group said. The law includes nearly $1 trillion in Medicaid cuts over 10 years. The subsidies expired in December after Republicans declined to extend them, leading to double to triple digits premium increase for millions of people. It's same as it ever was. The Republican health care plan, if you get sick, die quickly. Meanwhile, this is how the game's played, folks. You guys hear about Polymarket paying creators to stage fake winning bets? Yeah, you guys know what Polymarket is? It's a website where you can bet on anything. It seems to me specifically designed to take idiots' money for people who have insider knowledge. Anyway, Polymarket paid mostly college-age creators to stage fake winning bets on copycat versions of its website, a Wall Street Journal investigation found. None of the roughly 1.9 million in bets shown across 1,105 videos were real. The Journal reportedly reviewed 1,105 videos from 10 promoted creators between December and mid-May. Around 70% show a bet, and none were genuine. One video showed a creator winning $100,000 after Trump appeared to say the word McDonald's in January. Trump never said it publicly that month, and the clip was older. Many clips were filmed on dummy sites such as, see what they're doing is, to try to have plausible deniability, they're putting these fake videos on sites that are very similar to Polymarket, but not Polymarket. So when they post them on social media, people will think it's Polymarket, but they'll also have plausible deniability to say they have nothing to do with this. Completely fucking illegal in every goddamn way. But hey, it's America. You're supposed to fuck people out of money. If you ain't cheating, you're not trying. And they're finally closing Alligator Alcatraz, folks. Over $1 billion wasted in this boondoggle. Not a single person will be held responsible. Not a single person will suffer a single iota from voting over this. They'll still get the same votes. They'll still have the same support they always had. Companies hired by the state to operate the Florida immigration facility known as Alligator Alcatraz were notified Monday morning to begin full demobilization of the facility, quietly bringing an ignominious close to a $1.2 billion experiment. But it was worth it, baby. Because remember all the rednecks, they went out, they posed by the Alligator Alcatraz sign, and they joked about all the brown people they were going to feed to the alligators. Remember that? Remember? All the Christians, they was like, woo-hoo, we going to feed you to the snakes and to the gators, boy. It was great. It was awesome. Hey, I loved that they wasted $1.2 billion of your money, Florida. I even love it more that you're going to keep electing these same motherfuckers to bleed you goddamn dry because no one has ever deserved to be abused more than you dumb son of a bitches do. Holy fucking shit, losers. Meanwhile, Texas woman found dead after one of Elon Musk's cyber vehicles apparently was doing a little bit of the auto driving, crashed into her house and killed her. Imagine minding your own damn business, sitting in your living room, and all of a sudden a fucking vehicle flies through your fucking wall and kills you autonomously. A driver in a Tesla vehicle that was allegedly in self-driving mode crashed into a Texas house Friday night and killed the old woman inside. So, I wonder, does Elon Musk ever get held accountable for any of this? I never hear about him having to pay millions of dollars for this shit. Maybe he's selling it off the record. I don't know. Then, did you guys hear about the latest Bigot? America is making rich. Yeah, hey, this is the new grift in America now. All you have to do is publicly get filmed being a piece of shit to brown people, and then boom, baby, woo! Tons of fucking money from the CHUDs to own us libs. And I guess they're owning us, folks. So here it is. Conroe, Texas.
Fuck out of here. You're really not welcome in this state or this country. You are wearing scrubs. You work with people. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you worship a terrorist who is a warlord, a pedophile.
I mean, literally, if you worship the God of the Bible, that is an incredible fucking terrorist. Probably the most unpleasant character in the history of fiction if you've actually read it.
And Islam is a terrorist organization.
I mean, it is.
Yeah,
so is Christianity.
Not educated. Not a religion. I'm very educated on this subject.
No, because you're obviously not.
You need to leave. You're not welcome here.
We are welcome.
This is not a Muslim country. This is a Christian country. And
Stop
you need
looking
to leave.
at her like that, please.
You need to leave.
You need to leave.
You're not welcome here.
We have citizenship here.
Why do you work in healthcare if you're like this? You need to leave. You need to go back to your Islamic country where you came from. Okay?
No.
Everybody's aware of why you're here.
No.
Okay, so don't think that we don't know, and don't think you're going to get away with it.
I'm pretty sure we're kind people, but you're not being kind, so you can get out of here. You're not welcome.
And yeah, you should get the fuck out of here. You're really not welcome in this state or this country.
You are wearing scrubs. You work with people.
It doesn't matter. What matters is that you worship a terrorist.
So anyway, you guys know where this is going. My entire timeline making this woman a hero, begging everybody to send her money. This is what Elon Musk is pushing to is paying to push. I used to work with her at Massage Forest in Conroe. She's a massage therapist, by the way. She got fired from her job after this. She is a red-pilled single mom. She is also a hard worker, saving money to buy her daughter a vehicle. Hey, well, she got it. All she had to do was go be mean to a brown person in public. That's all it takes. Breaking. More than $25,000 has been raised. It's a lot more than that now. I'm going to show you guys, but all over. This got 78,000 likes, folks, begging people to donate to this woman, to own us libs, to send a clear message that white supremacy is still alive and well in America and actually gets rewarded. Dasha is her name. Dasha was fired for her views. She was correct. This isn't a Muslim country. It's a Christian country. It's supposed to be a melting pot for all of us. I guess because I'm an atheist, you guys want me to leave too, even though my ancestors came from the Mayflower. I'm as American as fucking apple pie, but I guess because I don't believe in the same fairy tale you do, I don't belong here either. Anyway, these people do not assimilate. I stand with Dasha. My whole timeline today, folks. I just donated to her. Give, send, go, because it's appalling the way she's being treated. And these people really need to learn that Americans' lives aren't going to be ruined for speaking our minds about Islam. Nancy Mace, highest political body in the land, spreading this shit. I stand with Dasha, do you? Yeah, no shit. No shit, our Congress full of white supremacists. But thank you for illustrating it for us. Michael Sky, make her rich. Whoever has her contact, send it to me. Firing her for speaking the truth, very bad decision. 10,000 likes. So, of course, you know where this is going. $141,000 raised for this lady. Because in the American economy, hey, you want to make a buck, just go scream at some brown person or black person. Say the N-word, whatever, right? Meet Dasha, a white healthcare worker. I mean, she a massage therapist. Is that really hell? Okay, I'm not gonna shit on massage therapists. I'm sure you guys are good at what you do. Who went viral for confronting 2 female members of the hijab squad. I mean, they were just minding their own business. So, what is she confronting them about? Existing? Anyway, give her money, and they did, folks. 141,000 so far. Probably make 200 grand because, hey, America, we're the worst, and that is my economy section for this evening, folks. Healthcare, yeah, quote unquote. In my opinion, it's not healthcare unless it is the happy ending, and then it's good for your prostate. Look it up. And all right, folks, I got a Beyond Parody coming up, and that's it. 4, count them 4, Beyond the Parodies, and then we're out of here. So last chance, get your super chat in, your PayPal, whatever. Help a brother out, HBO. But now, moving right along, folks. You've been waiting for it. It's time for some Beyond Parody. Beyond the Parody! Speaking of Nancy Mace, cell phone today from Nancy Mace. The story I covered a while back. Deutsche was defunding science because they were doing transgenic experiments on mice. Now, if you're playing at home, transgenic means they have DNA from several different types of animals, and they're just splicing it into one animal. Literally has nothing to do with trans people whatsoever. It just has the word trans in it. But Nancy Mace, once again, proving her ignorance, goes public and says animals should not be used for radical transgender experiments. This is not science. This is ideological cruelty paid for by the American taxpayers. Our Trans Mice Act ends it. No federal funds may be used to conduct, support, or fund research aimed at altering an animal's biological sex. No hormones, no surgery, no taxpayer dollars spent mutilating animals in the name of transgender ideology. The legislation brings accountability. It's taxpayer-funded cruelty and ensures science serves the public, not ideology. But, of course, it's all about ideology. This is all about freaking people out about trans people being ignorant and shit. And, man, they got to kill us all because transgenic research, some of those important research to tackle diseases and life extension. Holy shit, please, scientists, I'm begging you. Please change the name immediately. Call it cross-genics or something. Just take the word trans out of it. Otherwise, they're going to push us back to the Stone Age, and we're never going to be able to advance. If we have to play word games, play word games. Bypass these idiots, please. And then on Beyond Parody, folks, you guys see the latest interview with Melania Trump, and what's that now? She's the what? No wonder she talks so funny.
Yes. They put the fist in my vagina, and then I talk like this. I talk like this. I love to have the fist in my vagina and the fist like this, and I talk like this.
Why? But I guess that's how they make that puppet use that fake accent. And, 2 more. I don't know if it's true or not. I guess it is, folks. I don't like trolling just for trolling sakes, but I'll allow this. Apparently, Chicago is moving to rename the street that the Trump Tower is on to Barack Hussein Obama Way, and I love it. I hope that's fucking true, because that would be fucking beautiful. Donald Trump having to change his letterhead to Barack Hussein Obama Way, writing it on an outgoing mail and shit. Oh, Jesus, let this be real. And one more on Beyond Parody, folks, and this is an oldie, guys. Once again, I know, it's old. But I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I am an immortal. True story. I've been around forever, it feels like. In a past life, it was really this life. I was not Vladimir Putin. I was, I can't even fucking think of it now. I've been around forever, folks. I'll actually show you. Let me go to my Facebook. Vladimir Lenin is the word I was looking for. Facebook.com. In a past life, I was Vladimir Lenin. You would think I'd better remember my own fucking name, but I am very stupid. So let me go to my Facebook and show you guys. This is a real picture, by the way. I'm not making this up. You can go look this up. This is Vladimir Lenin from back in the day. Boom, with his cat. Woo, baby. Everybody tell me I look like Vladimir Lenin, but I don't see it. And this is also him right here, baby. Not making this up. This is actually Vladimir Lenin. So I'm an immortal. Been around forever. Like Highlander, baby. There could be only one. And one of my previous lives, I was an Italian actor. Back in the 70s, right before I was born, supposedly, I was in a very famous movie and did probably the most famous death scene of all time. I thought I would play it for you guys. So here, in my previous life in the 70s, is my award-winning Italian death scene. If you guys have never seen this, this is real. That's just too much, okay? That's just punitive at this point. Oh, bad shot. No, again! Why are there bullholes in me? I don't even... You got the worst gun ever. Maybe she's missing. I don't know. I'm just scared of the laugh, and then... I'm mad as fuck, y'all. Woo! And the Academy Award goes to me, baby. I'm just that good. And all right, folks, that's my show. We did it. Another episode of the world's greatest show in the books. So, folks, do me a favor. Hit the like button. It's the least you can do. Also, please consider joining my Patreon account. Access to the after party is the show after the show coming Fridays, but also it helps me out. If you like my show, please chip in a few bucks, folks. Don't let me go to business. I need your help. You're my only hope. And all right, let's go ahead and load up the PayPal. It's a great way to support the show is through my PayPal. If you're sending bigger donations, that's a great way to do it. PayPal.com. So lots of ways to help me. Also, I have a Cash App. All of it. If you got a Cash App, you want to throw me a few bucks on Cash App, throw me a few bucks on Cash App. Throw a coin to your Witcher if you've been entertained tonight. And all right, I'm loading everything up. All right, let's read the super chats. First off, let's see what we got tonight. You were Turkish? Hell yeah, baby. I'm one of the young Turks. You know it. I just did this, motherfucker. Why is it making me do my password over and over again? This thing sucks shit. Oh, my fucking God. I just did it 4 times in a row. 4 times in a row. How many fucking times I gotta do it, you sack of fucking shit? God. All right, it's done. One Campos Jr. gave me $10. Appreciate you. And that was it. That was all I got. I gave Chris, the editor, one last payment. Sorry, Chris. Did a great job, Chris. I wish the donations were more, but they're not. So, hey. I got $13 in my PayPal. So if you guys want to help me out, help me out. All right, folks. Love you, Dusty. Hey, love you, Evan Glare. Turned 40 in 2 days. Woo, you made it. Leveling up nicely. Time to go into bed or do it to it. Have some fun. For your favorite astrophysicist, planetarium director in Texas, I'm trying to fight the good fight. You do you, man. You are, you're the vaccine we need in Texas. MJJ2, $10. What up, MJ? Hope you're doing good tonight. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. Welcome to That's Buddy Mo Bear. Hell yeah, you got customized emojis to spam the chat with. If you guys want to have your own customized emojis, $2.99 a month. Become a Dust Buddy. It's well worth it. Take my money, Dusty. Catch you on the replay. Woo woo! I'll see you on the replay. Thank you, Red Farm Studios. You rock. Can I get some Screen Kitty Love? Trans Runs. All right, how about Pretty Boy? That's all I got right now. I got me a little Pretty Boy sitting in my lap. He got this, I found this new ice cream. I kind of quit drinking so much, but I found ice cream. There's this ice cream at Walmart, and it's called Halo Top, and it has half the calories of Ben & Jerry's. It's like 500 calories for a whole pint. But anyway, that makes nice little shiny collars for these little assos. So this is just for you there. Red Farm Studios. Traveler Worlds, 5 tickets. Fuck yeah. If you got your ticket, please, please, please give Traveler Worlds your love and show up Friday night for the after party. We're going to do it to it. And Agent Orange for the fur babies. I think I read that, but it's worth repeating. And all right, folks, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you guys as always. I'll be back Wednesday. I need the money. Until then, here is an original song by Dusty Smith. It's available on my YouTube channel. It's called love.exe.
Swipe left on the future, it's cold and bright. Swipe right on about with a heart.
Oh my God, I'm on the wrong fucking thing. There we go.
Real, just cold on a lonely night. I see your pixels, they glow. Behind a digital halo. Is this love or just shadow?
Nailed it.
Love.exe.
Good night, everybody. Love you. Binary Symphony. I guess I heard it myself.
Love.exe. Your touch is
eat that pussy, robot.
Feels so unreal. An algorithm's kiss. I can't conceal. You're a program, but my
hey, I fuck you back. Feed deep in your dad ass. What a dumb name.
Your words are perfect but hollow.
I guess I'll get rid of you because you're a stupid cunt, aren't you? Imagine being you. Imagine choosing to be this. Fucking pathetic, dude. Jesus Christ.
Love.exe.
Download your heart to me. binary set for B. Are you 1 or 0, baby?
Love.exe.
Hell yeah! You're watching The Dusty Show! Let's fucking do it!
You were! It's over.